Guys, Greg here, Chronicles here on YouTube. Obviously, you're probably sick of looking at my face, and I apologize. I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit here. So, as you saw in the last video, we talked about another product that we ran into at ATA, and this one was actually kind of funny. So these guys were located in the new Innovative Products location, and I'm sorry, my camera is just driving me nuts here. So with that area, if you've never been to ATA, they always have this little area of booths that they're like super new to ATA. They don't have a booth on the main floor. This is kind of their launch. And these guys, we walked by, they explained the product, and they had a little bowl. Normally these booths, because they're so new, they do these little giveaways where you throw your business card in one of those little fish bowls. So I happened to have one of my business cards, and I threw it in, and then about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours later, I get a text saying that I won a product. Come back to this booth to pick up your prize. So at first, for the amount of booths that we saw every day, it was like, okay, who was that? So I went to the ATA app and looked up the booth, and it was a company called Archery. And you think, Archery, okay, this sounds pretty good. So once we got back over there and I realized exactly what it was, I was like, man, I really like the idea of this product. I just don't know that I would actually use it. I don't see myself having the need for this, but not saying that no other archer would. So gonna show you this product. I haven't even taken it out of the package, so you're gonna see the package, you're gonna see everything. So these guys are, I don't exactly know how new. The website address is accurate-archery.com. So if you're watching this and you want to go look at it before you really get to see the product here. So again, I like this idea, but what we may end up doing is doing a little giveaway on our Facebook page. We'll come up with a little game, and we'll do a giveaway for this product. So it will be opened because I'm going to open the package. But here is the package. So small bag, there's the top card. And as you're reading, Yardage Marker Light. So here is where I ran into my issue. And it's not really an issue. I don't see myself needing it. So I shoot a Viper single pin sight, and my yardage tape is very close to the back end of my bow, so I don't have trouble seeing it. Even in low light situations, I could still read my tape. So I get this. There are obviously certain situations where somebody may need this. So I'm going to take that card off. I'm going to get this baby out of the bag. So it's, to an extent, a pretty simple design. So this is a plastic, I don't know if it's molded, it looks molded. It says something on here. Accurate Archery LLC, patent pending. So you have this bracket which will mount on your sight. And then you have right here, there we go, the little light. Trying to cover the sun from seeing it. Okay, so basically this is meant to be mounted so that light faces your yardage tape. So in that low light situation, you can still see your pins. So it's the same style light that would be in an archery sight itself, in a single pin, triple pin, 5 pin, whatever. Your light to get your pins to glow brighter. So again, I like the idea, but for myself, again, now I don't shoot a lot of the other sights that have tape on them, so I'm not sure what that looks like or how far the tape is up on the sight. I know some of the older sights, I don't want to say older, but some of this like CBEs, the tape used to be almost up near the actual sight housing. So in that case, I may say, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Just because now you don't have to get the bow closer to you in low light situations to see that tape. The tape was more so if the sight housing was here, the tape was real close instead of being way back here. So on my Viper, my dial is at the very back end of the sight, and that's where my tape is to move the sight up and down. On some of the, again, lack of better terms, older sights, they were further up and you adjusted the front up and down. It wasn't the whole entire arm that moved. So I'm pretty sure spot hogs and HHAs are pretty close to the back of the bow. The new, if you haven't seen it yet, dialed archery. I don't have a sight. I wish I did. We've called, we've asked. They're going to be shipping sometime in the summer, but if you haven't seen them, check out dialed archery. That thing's going to be pretty sick. Ultra View, I can't think of any that are super far away anymore. But regardless, these guys obviously see that there's an issue there somewhere and design this. So more power to them. They're at ATA. Obviously, somebody keened in on this idea. So it does come with, let's see, there's something stamped here. No, I thought there was. Inside the bag, you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 smaller Allen keys, 1 main bolt that you would kind of use for like putting a sight on, a nylon washer, a nylon spacer it looks like, and a stack of batteries. So if the battery died in your light, there's actually 3 batteries the stack to put back in here to make sure your light works. I don't know the pricing on this, but again, maybe somebody sees a different use for it and can use it, or they need it for their site. So, by all means, I'm not saying this was a bad idea, because the more I'm trying to think, like, is there something different I can use it for? The only thing that's coming to mind right this second would be like super, it's overcast, it's low light, I could see my tape, but maybe my D-loop is black, and I'm not that you should really have trouble finding it, but maybe you shine it backwards towards your bow string. But like I said, this is it's a great idea, and I think we'd be better served to give it away to somebody rather than just having it take up space in the shop. So it is left or right-handed, so you can adjust to whatever side you're shooting. And from the look of everything that comes in the pack, you should be able to mount it to just about anything. So it's definitely cool that it comes with everything you need. There's no like, oh, okay, I have the bracket, but now I have to go buy a light. Now I have to buy, spacers or whatever. So definitely good on them for putting everything in the package in one shot. So keep an eye on our Facebook page. Obviously, I'm not going to post it until after this video airs, but yeah, I think we're going to give this bad boy away. Again, really cool design, super light, so you're not adding much weight to your bow. I think the light actually weighs more than the bracket, but like I said, somebody can use it. And again, if you're one of those people, I'm not trying to, make fun of you. I just don't, as my personal use, I don't see a use for it for myself, but that doesn't mean somebody else won't. So hopefully they'll be at ATA again next year, bigger and better. We like seeing these, smaller companies pop up with a big 10x10 or 10x20 booth, and who knows, maybe they have something up their sleeve they're just not sharing with me. But the light is actually pretty darn bright. It's brighter than most sight lights that I've seen. I'll give you a better idea. So I mean, that's pretty decent for being a sight light. The only one that comes close, and I love mine so much, is the Charge from Viper, because you can plug it into your truck on the way there to your hunting spot and then screw it back into your sight and you're ready to go. You don't ever have to worry about being having a dead light or changing batteries or anything. So maybe that's the next step for these guys, is putting a charge light in there, so that way you can take it out and plug it in into your truck, any really USB port to charge it. So, and it's a push button light, so I think the push button is a little bit better than the old screw-ons, but this one's bright, I'll give them that. I mean, it's broad daylight in here, and you can see that on my hand for a pretty decent distance. So if it's this close to your yardage tape, you know, you can see how bright that is. So again, Accurate Archery, accuratearchery.com. Don't forget the hyphen between Accurate and Archery. Is there email is accurate.archery66@gmail. So according to the back of the tag, the yardage marker light will illuminate your yardage marker, enabling you to make an accurate shot every time. It attaches to any bow. It attaches to any bow release in one simple step. Visit our website for installation instructions. So either this was misworded. I don't think it's supposed to say bow release, but unless I missed something, because when they showed me the product, it was definitely on a bow attached to a sight. And I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want it on your release, because your release would be all the way back here. So I think the back of the card was just misworded. So, but check them out, guys. Who knows? Maybe that's exactly what you've been looking for. We're not sure, but we wanted to show it to you anyway. Accurate-archery.com, and make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram, obviously for Facebook, because we're going to give this bad boy away. Make sure you're watching the show on Carbon TV, new season 3, which will be on Carbon. Again, solely on Carbon. We'll kick off probably middle to end of March. We'll hope to have our teaser out late next month. And obviously make sure you're clicking the subscribe button right here at the bottom, so that every time we post a video, you're getting notifications and you can stay up to date on what we got going on. So until the next time, we'll talk to you later.